This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the Knights. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. So Fresno State's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on.
Makes the grab and room to run. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
They're going to ride this running back.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. The transfer has it his first carry. Maybe some room here. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Creates a little room. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Setting up the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Blue 30. Go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in, timing.
Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd-and-goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bulldogs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Rayshon Luke. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Martin will throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for room. It's Middleton. Turning it on.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 20. To the
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running inside, it's Middleton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to him again. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Middleton. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Knights are flying down the field. They'll give it to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
He'll run it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Looking to pass, it's Harrell. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
And he makes the grab and gets the... What a... For a huge gain there. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finding some room. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Martin back to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the...
He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Offense with jumbo personnel.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 674, take off. 674, take off. Here we go.
Using his legs, it's Middleton. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down. They'll try the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across. And to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last two possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The sure hands, it's Barnes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He goes right back to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He might want another play. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the big tight end. This time it's complete. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Fires left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human.
Hits the afterburners. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Martin will throw it. Got his man downfield. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try the left side. Maybe a crease. And he'll step into the end zone. Down, Fresno State.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Middleton. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that the change, they take over at the 43. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. They'll give it on the counter. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Nice move there. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. Martin back to pass. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the beatdown has ensued. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. Start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking for room. It's Rutledge. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. A lot of room to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On the ground, it's Middleton. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Bulldogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got him in the flat. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Knocked off his feet. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Martin will throw it. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the move, it's Rutledge. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run play action. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ramirez. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. What a nice... on the pick, didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
Ready? Wide 53. Wide 53. Go!
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Ready, go!
They'll run it. It's Thomas. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. Here's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the Heat. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're gonna...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it. Spiked it right into the ground. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
With the draw, it's Middleton. Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They'll ride the... It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And when you're on defense and it's wet...
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left. And they're able to make the tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fellow? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The play action fake. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And this defense has put a game to...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The run inside. It's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. here on third down for this offense.
Blue 22, blue 22. Jet.